What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be talking about the Crossroads Crosstalk series as a whole. So let's talk about this. Now, since yesterday the final episode came out, today we're going to be talking about the full series as a whole. So, without further ado, let's talk about this series. Now, when this series came out or was announced, this series wasn't going to be a huge lore drop with the history of the Crossroads, but instead, this would just focus on what's going on after the events of season 3, where Creel and Labo host a podcast. Now, I wish Crossroads Crosstalk would have the opportunity to talk about the history of the Crossroads after the merge. But instead, they just talk about random things happening after the events of season 3 and more Rapton content because Lego clearly wants more Rapton content and the kids love Rapton. So, yeah, that's basically the entire premise of Crossroads Crosstalk. But either way, this series was okay, and to be honest, it's probably better than Kai's Monster's Journey. I mean, listening to these episodes were quite fine, but I do not recommend listening to the entire series as a whole as an actual podcast because I don't think listening to this whole series as a whole isn't good as an actual podcast. So, yeah, this will be like my first and only time listening to the episodes, and that's probably it. But I gotta say, there was some huge stuff going on with this whole series. Creole dating Fujidub, the whole mystery of the organized crimes, the huge controversy between Creole and Roby. There's a whole lot of stuff going on with this series. And hey, this is a pretty okay series. I mean, the ninja were mentioned a few times here and there throughout the series. We got to see a bunch of new and old and returning characters such as Gil Gossip, Fudulian, Reginald Slitterbottom, Ninja Fan Infinity, Spinjitzu for Days 99, Fujidub, all of those old returning characters. So it's nice to see all of them all return to be in this podcast. And yeah, that's pretty much it for my overall thoughts. I just wish the one thing that they would have changed into the series was doing a cool lecture podcast where they talk about the history of the Crossroads and how it was came by and how all the species came to be after the merge. I wish they did something like that instead of Creole and Labo going on crazy wacky adventures and Rapton as well. But yeah, that's my overall thoughts on the series of Crossroads Crosstalk. What do you guys think about this series overall? Leave all your thoughts down in the comments down below, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you guys subscribe, turn on notifications whenever I post a brand new video, and until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!